Hey guys, welcome to the 5K Q&A. Obviously, this has been a bit of a wait, and I'm really sorry about it, but all the questions were asked in my Discord down below, so if you want to go ahead and join that, that would mean the world to me. We're trying to hit 2K Discord members when we can. We're only at 1,000 right now, but if everyone joins that's watching this video, we can hit 2,000, and that'd be pretty cool. So, enjoy the video. How are you so garbage at Bridge, yet somehow win? Obviously, I've never been very good at PvP, and it was even more true when I started playing Bridge. I was absolute dog shit. So, the one strategy that I had was to go around them. And it's a strategy that's kept with me today through winging and all that stuff. And honestly, when you play so many bridge games, you just kind of learn what to do. I've also played a lot of competitive games myself, so I've learned a lot of competitive game sense through all of that stuff. Favorite movie? Avengers Endgame. When did you start grinding Bridge? I started grinding in March of this year, but there's actually a screenshot in Bridgers that I might put up if I can find that shows a stat check of me in around November where I had 200 wins. So obviously, back when I was streaming Bed Wars, I got my 50 stars, lots of stars. Obviously, I was playing Bridge a tiny bit, so I guess I knew what it was. I don't remember doing that at all, but yeah, pretty funny screenshot from way back then, over a year ago. Pretty cool. What is your favorite memory that came from playing Bridge? There was one time on a Sunday night when weekly leaderboards were about to end, like they do every Sunday night. And this was just when I had started talking to I'm Angry. And so all night long, we played Bridge trying to beat each other on the solo weekly leaderboard. And we actually ended up within 6 games of each other. And I won by 6 games. And that was just one of my favorite memories because I just met I'm Angry. And we grinded the shit out of the game for the long ass time. And it's sad that he's not around as much anymore, but he's still an awesome person. I still talk to him. Favorite song? Probably right now Mr. Glassman by Scotty Sire, but it changes a lot. How long did you spend practicing Bridge to get good at it? I didn't spend any specific time practicing. I guess if you want to consider duels against my friends practicing, it was honestly very rarely that I had it set in mind, this is what I want to get good at, and this is what I'm going to practice for today. Even when I was grinding a lot, it was always just like get the games done as quickly as possible. So honestly, not a lot of time practicing Bridge unless you count, just playing around with my friends. Favorite game of Bridge that you played? I think this would have to be my queue against Tolkien that I actually posted on the channel. I did end up losing it with around 6 seconds to go, but that was honestly such a fun game, and it was right after I hit Godlike, and so it was pretty memorable. Favorite drink? Cherry Vanilla Coke. Do you regret playing Bridge so much? No, I don't think so right now. I think the fact that I've built a awesome community around it and an amazing channel has just made everything so much worth it 10 times over. Do you play any other games than Minecraft? Yeah, I play a lot of games off stream. Back when Among Us was really popular, Fall Guys, all those games, I always played those games. I play Apex Legends and Rainbow Six Siege occasionally off stream, and also Rocket League. Just a lot of games. You can't always be playing Bridge, right? I mean, I play it a lot, but you gotta take some breaks. What's your goal in playing Bridge? Honestly, my goal right now is to create as an amazing community as possible, which you guys can help by joining the Discord down below. You'll be notified anytime I go live on Twitch, which you should also follow down linked into the description. I know, shameless self-promo, but it's my video. All right, back with the video. Did you ever hear about Bridge before this year? Obviously, with that screenshot from last November, I had heard about it before, but I don't remember doing that at all. And so really the first time I remember playing the Bridge was in March. Will you ever accept partner from Twitch? Yeah, I think I eventually will. But right now, I think the growth that I'm having on YouTube, and Twitch at the same time, I think to take a partnership contract, it's really muddy when you get into the details, but overall, I think I will eventually, just not right now, not for a few months. What's your favorite non-Bridge game? Probably Rocket League. I played it for a long-ass time, and I got pretty good at it. I was 1 division away from Grand Champion back when that was the highest rank you could be. Played that for a few years, along with some other games in between. What's your favorite band? Right now, Wallows. If there's any content creator you could collab with, who would it be? Right now, I think Bridge is all about getting more people knowing about it, and that will make the community grow. I think that's what the community needs. So you would need like a huge-ass content creator with a good audience for Minecraft. And I want to say Dream, but I don't think the Dream stance would be very good for the community. So I would say Tommy Innit because he has a large audience that's really dedicated. I think he could bring a lot of exposure to Bridge, but obviously not happening. What inspired you to keep playing Bridge and not quit the video game? There were a lot of interesting milestone moments that I don't think if they happened would result in me being where I am today with so much motivation to play. It seemed like each time I lost motivation, something else happened that made me gain motivation tenfold. And that was really cool. And I don't know why it happened, but I'm really glad it did. There were a lot of things that happened. Not all of them I'm like gonna say in a video because obviously some of it's like private, but I don't regret it. What would you add to the Bridge? Good anti-cheat. Why did you make your name Bucky Bar Twitch? Bucky's always been a nickname that I've had since my birth. My brother gave me it right, like when I was a few hours old. He's like, he looks like a Bucky. And obviously, I have Twitch in my name because it was just really good advertising. And like 80% of my chat when I'm streaming said that they found my name because Twitch was in my name on the leaderboards. So yeah. How long did you play sports, and are you still playing? I've been playing sports since I was literally like 3 years old at the YMCA. It's always been a good passion of mine, and I'm still playing. Right now, I only play tennis competitively, but obviously, I play, every sport imaginable with my friends. And tennis season has not happened yet. I hope COVID stops enough for me to have my senior year tennis season, because that'd be pretty cool. But you know what? It's whatever if it doesn't. What's your favorite bridge map? Right now, it's urban. Not much to say about that. There's so much creativity you can have. And obviously, you can just place blocks like everywhere, and it's just really fun. What is the worst part of the bridge? Some of the community can just be weird. Did you sweat video games before bridge? Yes, I did. I actually played competitive Fortnite before I got into bridge. I got my gaming PC purely because so that I could play Fortnite, but by the time all the parts came, I kind of didn't like playing it anymore. So I got really lucky that I found a niche in bridge because it kind of justified me spending this much money on a gaming PC. What are your channel goals, and how far do you think you'll get on YouTube, Twitch, purely playing bridge? From just playing bridge, I think a lot of luck is involved. Obviously, you can see Cheetah's growth. Me and him were pretty much around the same exact amount of subs when he blew up. We were both around 300 subscribers. And honestly, it just depends on the algorithm. And I just got to keep making the best content I can, and hopefully something good will happen. Do you ever get burnt out playing bridge all day? I do get burnt out playing bridge. Not very often, but it happens. And the strategy when that happens is to take a break. If I'm ever feeling like I don't want to play anymore, I'll just take a break. I'll stop streaming, I'll stop recording, I'll stop doing whatever I'm doing and just go take a break. Because honestly, that's the key to like consistent motivation, is just not playing when you don't want to play. Like, that's it for me. Who is the most underrated bridge player? Right now, I still don't think enough people know who I'm Blitz is. He's going to be linked in the description. He's an awesome content creator. He's a super good dude, and he started playing in like September, and it is currently December, and he has gotten so much better. He's like rivaling me. We are around the same skill in bridge now, and it's actually insane to see because I literally remember queuing him in the beginning of September and just destroying him, and he has gotten so much better so quickly, and it's so cool to see, but I still don't think enough people know about him, so go drop him a sub. Favorite duo partner? Definitely Willow Cien right now. We've played over 2,000 duos games together, and honestly, we just click really well together. What got you into bridge? I played with some IRL friends at first, and then I inevitably queued really good players, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. I'm bad. I want to get better. So I played a lot, and when I reached 2,000 wins, like I played a lot on stream and stuff, when I reached 2,000 wins, I got a message from Willow Cien himself, and he's like, hey, you can join Bridgers. And I'm like, whoa, that's cool. And then I got into the Bridgers Discord, and I'm like, oh my god, there's actually a competitive community for this awesome game that I really like to play. And that is one of the things that motivated me in Bridge. I said earlier, like, different milestones came along. Like, I was, like, kind of not seeing the point of playing Bridge so much, and then I got introduced to a competitive community, and then I played 1,000 more games, and then I'm angry. Like, everything built on each other in such a way that I just never stopped being motivated, and it was really lucky. Favorite game of all time? Probably Rocket League. I just played it for so freaking long. When you first started Twitch and YouTube, did you ever believe that you would get this far? Not playing bridge. I remember the first time I ever played bridge on stream, it did as usual, and I just thought, you know what, this is just going to be another game in the rotation that I play, because at that time I was playing a lot of different games, just trying to see what would work. And then one time I was playing duos with I'm Angry for like 4 people in the stream. And then we queue these guys named Over This and Mr. Simmons, and we have the most intense game of bridge that I've ever played. Probably not that I've ever played, but it was really intense, and Angry and I ended up scoring on Lighthouse with 6 seconds left to make it 5-4. It was a really intense game, and my brother came into my room who was watching the stream, and he said, you should team up with them to make the best team ever. And so we teamed up with them, and we played Bridge 4s together for like 3 hours that night, and I remember peaking at 16 viewers, which is the most I'd ever had, and I was like shaking. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do with myself. And that's when I knew that bridge could really be something special. And I never thought I would get to the point where I'm like literally eligible for Twitch partner purely from playing bridge. And it's just the amazing community that you guys are. And I really appreciate you guys because you guys are freaking awesome, man. Will you ever visit Australia? I have visited Australia before. I do have family there, and my aunt and uncle and baby cousin. So we went there before to go say hi to her, um, like around the time that she was born. But that's the only time I've been there, and I want to go back because it was honestly really cool. How many cheaters have you beaten overall, and are there any memorable ones? I've probably beaten around 30 cheaters, and they've probably beaten me around 50 times. So honestly, that's a pretty good record. But the memorable ones, I mean, anytime you beat a cheater, it's pretty funny. So, what inspired you to keep streaming while at very low viewer counts? Even when I was streaming for 2 viewers at a time, the people that were in chat were such kind people. And one of them is still here today. His name is Delilah Dog 88, and he was very, very generous when I first started out streaming, and that gave me motivation for a while because he was very generous, and he actually donated a lot of money back then. And I was like, all right, I like doing this, so I kept doing it, and I kept doing it, and here we are. What subject in school is your favorite? I really liked chemistry when I took it, but not the whole like, oh, let's theorize about how this molecule forms. More like the algebra based stuff where it's just really straightforward and easy. I really liked chemistry, and the classmates I had in that class were actually pretty cool as well. What is the server IP? No. No, buddy. Oh, this is not the place for you. Why are you oh no. Hey guys, so that's the end of the 5K Q&A, and if you want to see the 10K setup reveal, all you gotta do is hit that big red subscribe button, and then it'll happen eventually. So that's pretty cool. Make sure you do it, and if you want to turn notifications on, that's cool too. But you don't have to, but you should. Have a good one, guys. Peace.